Alright, what is up, everybody? Welcome to Late Night Gamers Podcast, episode number 94. We are all in the same place, except for Charles.
He died. We locked him in the closet.
Yep.
It's done.
He's been married off to a lady, Jess. She's a wonderful, wonderful lady. So anyway, I'm Nick Perzanowski, and with me this week and every week is Steve Morgan.
Hello. I can't do a weird noise with the video.
I know, it's really weird being in the same room together, because normally I'm looking straight ahead and I see all of you, but now you're off to the side. I don't know what to do. Tim Madden.
It's weird doing this with pants on.
Normally we're just like
stuff.
just right here. Yeah, this is ridiculous. So yeah, these guys were up this weekend because Charles just got married, and yeah, it was good wedding. It's a lot of fun, a lot of dancing.
Crazy.
I gave a ridiculous speech about Charles's ridiculousness. It's like, what time is it right now? It's like noon. This is a very early time for us to be recording.
Yes.
Normally we're recording like 6 o'clock at night.
It's like late night gamers in China right now or something.
Oh no. You can touch this. We're also watching the computer over there, so we make sure our audio is good. We're recording on a camera that I've never recorded on before, so
if this makes it onto the internet,
yeah, we don't even know what's going on.
It'll be a miracle.
So anyway, what do you boys have for anything over the past week?
My head hurts right now because I drank a lot last night. And
Yeah, Steve didn't have to drive anywhere, so
yeah,
he was.
yeah. I was like, I heard it was a cash bar, so I snuck in all this alcohol, and then it turns out that it was like free beer, so then I was like drinking from the flask, drinking a beer, and then I was like, So I'm struggling right now.
That's fine.
But
No, switch back.
we didn't die because we were planning on camping outside, and then it snowed.
Yeah,
It snowed in this wedding.
It got crazy. It was supposed to be in the 40s, and then it dropped to like 32 degrees, and then it was like blizzard conditions.
It's like blizzard.
Seriously, yeah.
I was in Charles's wedding, and the right before we were about to walk up, the snow started coming down like sideways. It was like blizzard conditions, and as we're walking up, it's like hailing. There were like chunks, like balls of ice in my hair. It was ridiculous. And then yeah, right before the wedding, the father of the bride went to drive up his or an elderly couple up to where the reception was, and he backed up and then got stuck in a ditch. So we're all dressed up and pushing his car out of a ditch, and hopefully Scott doesn't listen to this because I think he'd be really embarrassed. Sorry.
But overall, it was good. The place was really nice. It was a good time.
Yeah,
It was
foliage was like perfect.
Yeah, it was
It was great foliage.
And
And it stopped snowing.
it did stop
So-
snowing eventually, but it was still very, very cold. We woke up this morning, Dana and I, and we went and helped out, and it was like 21 degrees, you know, and I don't know, it was
Yeah, it's
it's
crazy.
cold.
It's crazy. And it's like mid-October. And we're like, what the hell is this? Like pure winter right now. So we're so north in Vermont that it's like we're in another stratosphere. Like we've gone, the latitude is so high. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah, it was like the wedding took place like up in the mountains, and you had to drive like up this dirt road. It was like, I mean, I've lived here for years, and I've never been up this place. And I was
Okay.
like, I have no idea where we're going. Somehow we still had cell phone service up there, which surprised me.
Going down Swamp Road. Like, Swamp Road, okay? I don't know how I feel about this. It's a road where there's a swamp, or there was a swamp. Either way, it shouldn't be a road, so... Yeah, no.
But no, it was a good time, and Charles will actually not be with us for the next couple weeks because he's off to Greece.
Yeah, that fucker.
So screw that guy.
Yeah.
But I can't really talk because I was in Italy for 2 weeks.
Yeah, screw you.
So anyway, let's get on to maybe some gaming stuff, because that's what we do here. We didn't record this past week because of Charles's wedding. Stuff got too crazy, but PS4 price drop happened a little over a week ago. Dropped down to $350.
Yeah.
Yeah, $349, which is really good.
It's nuts.
That includes bundles.
Yeah.
So you can get a game. So I mean, you're basically paying $300 for the system and then a game.
Yeah, I actually saw on slickdeals.net like I think it might have been refurb or it was probably some ridiculous coupon, but it was like $300 for a bundle with the Uncharted game.
Yeah, and
I was like, holy shit! I came so close to getting it. I was like, I gotta get it. I was like, gotta restrain myself because I'm still like in between the Xbox, PS4. So for me, and they're both getting like down there. They're getting. Yeah, I know how you feel. I'm really like kind of
fucking guys that need some PS4 time.
I know. I'm now that it's coming down, I'm like a lot. That's the thing. Like before, it was like, well, the Xbox is really cheap, and so like it's an easy kind of decision from a monetary. But now that like PS4 has dropped, I'm like, oh man, now I can't really use that excuse of like, oh, it's cheaper. Yeah. So now it's like, fuck, now I have to actually like make a good decision. It'll be title based, I think, if there's a game.
Yeah, definitely.
I did just see the Xbox One like refurbished for $275, which is like really
it's
good
nuts.
deal.
Yeah,
but I think that with Black Friday coming up, it's gonna go even lower. So
yeah, that's why I'm waiting too. Yeah,
so a lot of people are waiting. I think it makes sense.
Yeah, Black Friday. I might actually get out and because I want Dana's dad to get a PS4 because I don't want to play on PS3 anymore. I was like, no, dude, you should go to PS4 because it's a lot it. Yeah. The graphics are going to be so they're like far superior to the PS3.
$300 is like completely manageable. When it comes out and it's like $500, like God, it's such a huge investment.
I know.
Like $200, $300, like you can do it. Like if you save or like whatever, you'll be able to manage. Especially if you're bundling a game that you want.
Yeah, exactly.
So you don't have to go out and buy like another game and another controller and then it starts getting expensive. So it's you can totally do it. Yeah, it's cool. I'm pretty pumped. I'm excited.
No, yeah, I'm excited because I think that this price drop will make it so then a lot more people will have PS4s and I'll actually be able to play with you guys.
Yeah. Good luck on Black Friday though. I don't think I can do that. Actually going out.
I did it last year. Never again. Maybe if there's like a really big deal, I'll do it. But last year was.
I actually went last year too. Now that I think about it, I went to.
Did
Walmart.
you both get TVs?
Yeah, I got a TV at Walmart. That giant ass 60.
I got the 65. That's right. I got the 65 inch.
I think we both.
It was like $600.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The thing is, I think I've already told this story. But I went with like my parents' like sedan.
The TV didn't fit in the car.
The guy was just like, nah. I was like, I'm just gonna take this out of the box right now in line, and the guy was just like. You bought it. So I just it fit by like a half an inch. It was like, but it was like, I had to put the seats down and went all the way up to the front seat into the trunk. Like the whole entire surface area was the TV.
Yeah,
I don't know how. And it was like snowing on Black Friday. Yeah. So I was like whipping a shitty in this car, like down this, going up our driveway, like, I'm just like, oh my God, there's a $600 TV on my back. Yeah, but I was like, oh man, Walmart is fucking... I was like, I gotta get out of here now.
Also, the people that line up in that at Walmart, like that, you don't hear about many places of Black Friday people getting trampled to death, but every single time it's Walmart.
Yeah.
And it's like people are always fighting there with the dumbest shit. Like people are fighting over the $1 DVD bin. I'm like, DVDs? Like really, people? Like, move.
Yeah. When I went, they gave everyone maps. They were like, there was a map.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And like the TVs were in like the frozen food.
That's what happened. Yeah.
And I was like, what the hell? And there was like a long line to get TVs, and there's a lady giving out tickets, but I like went around and snuck up behind her, and I was like, oh, this is for the TVs. She's like, oh yeah, so she gave me a ticket.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I was like, all right, bye. I was in there for like 2 minutes, got the TV, and then we were out. I was like, I'm not fucking around.
Yeah, I had a nightmare because I kept going like, oh, the TV's over there, the TV's over here. Like no one knew where the fuck they were, and it was just like everyone because they had a really good 50-inch deal. Yeah, and that's what most people were like $200 for 50-inch TV, which is. Even still now, is like completely nuts.
I know.
And so there's a huge line for that. And then the guy with the 65-inch was just like chilling on a chair like by himself. And he was just like sitting there, and I was like, dude, where's the TVs? He's like, here. And I was like, what the fuck, man? Like, what? Stand up. Like, have a sign or something, man. Like,
it's like the guy with the golden ticket. Like,
he just looked like a pile. Like nobody wanted that 65-inch. It was just like,
that's crazy.
Yeah. So. I don't know, man. I don't know about Black Friday. I mean, usually the deals online are like just as good.
Yeah,
I know.
What is it, Cyber Monday?
Yeah,
Cyber Monday. Yeah.
They're usually pretty comparable. Like maybe with the exception of like those kind of like TV deals that like Walmart has, or like they're pretty much the same.
I'm hoping I get special. Best Buy gives like the people that have the credit card, like the priority of the deals before, and you don't even have to go to the store to get them.
Yeah,
that's cool.
So I'm hoping that maybe some good stuff will come on there, but.
It didn't like what? Not that we're just gonna talk about Black Friday, but didn't like Walmart have sort of like a couple days or something?
Yeah.
They some of the stores now are doing these like
that's right.
They have like one day that are like
it was all weekend long. It was like when you open like the huge booklet they give you. It was like Friday up until midnight.
Like a catalog.
After midnight it was something else. Yeah. Anyways, fucking Black Friday.
It's ridiculous. Speaking of Fridays, though, new game coming out Friday the 13th. We don't know for sure yet. It's on Kickstarter currently, and it looks fucking awesome. Like, it looks so good. And I was gonna write something on this, but I want everyone should go out and support this game. If you love the Friday the 13th franchise, Gun Media is doing this, is making this game, and it started out not as a Friday the 13th game, but they showed it off on IGN, and Sean Cunningham, who's like the owner of the franchise, was like, they made the game, and it was a lot. They took a lot of cues from Friday the 13th because they love the series. So they're like, this is what we wanted it to be like. But and then the guy who owns the rights to the franchise is like, I love this so much. Like, I will gift you the franchise, and you can call it a Friday the 13th game.
That's awesome.
So, I mean, that's huge. And Tom Savini is working on all the gore and special effects. He did all the, like, 1980s Friday the 13th films. Kane Hodder is doing all the mocap for Jason, which
That's
he was
really cool.
He was Jason in Jason Takes Manhattan all the way up through to Freddy vs. Jason, I think. And he's my personal favorite, Jason Voorhees, because he's huge and fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Like, he's just a badass. So they're on Kickstarter right now. I think they have a goal of 700,000. I think they're at like 400 right now.
Wow.
I've already donated my $140, so everybody else should too. But the game, you can get a digital copy of the game for $25, which is not that bad.
Yeah,
like,
sure.
and that's your donation.
Yeah.
Like, that's one of the reward levels or whatever.
That's good. I like it when early release and Kickstarters have like clearly a discount for that.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
some games, like they're like $50. You're like, why would I spend this on a game that's not? But it's cool when they're like $20 or like $15. Like a lot of games are doing this now.
Yeah.
And that's like you're sort of investing in them. You're like clearly like putting some money ahead, and then they're gonna hopefully like, you know, reward you in the future by having like it be worth a lot more than what you put in originally.
It's way easier to justify $25 for something
Absolutely.
you don't know if it's gonna be good enough versus $50
Right.
where you're like, that's like a game.
Exactly.
Or $140, like. But I get a machete steel cover, so whatever. It's
Dang.
It's gonna be awesome. The game currently is multiplayer only, and it's asynchronous multiplayer. So there's one person that plays as Jason Voorhees, and then there's a bunch of counselors, and the counselors have like multiple objectives that they have to complete. But so I'm not exactly sure how it works out, but it's just like Jason's just gonna fucking show up in like weird places, exactly how the movies are.
Sounds cool.
And they're like, I love the quote where it was like, don't worry, we've included like nudity and teen sex and stuff because that was a huge part of the franchise back in the 80s. So
That's cool. That's funny.
no, it looks awesome. I mean, the graphics, like people were saying, oh, is this they did a trailer and they're like, oh, is this a is this, what do you call it when it's just recorded? Like the
cinematic.
Yeah, it's cinematic trailer, and they're like, no, this is actually in-game footage.
Yeah,
and it's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, well, that's legit because it looks good.
Really
it looks
good.
really good, and it's a different take on that whole genre and everything. So I have a lot of faith in it, and I think it'll be good. So everybody should go out and support that if you have a love for horror movies or the Friday the 13th franchise. So.
That's cool. Yeah, it's something that like there's not a lot of games that really like do that well. So if you can do it, it'll be awesome.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's like it's an untapped sort of gaming market.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, because I feel, I'm saying I have a lot of faith in. What are we on time? I don't know. I have no idea where we are. I don't want to like cut us off in the middle.
30 minutes left.
3 minutes. All right, I can talk in 3 minutes. We're gonna have a short intermission here, but I have a lot of faith in this game because it wasn't a franchised game to begin with. So I feel like so many franchise games, like some of these X-Men games and these friggin' these games they just shit out, and it's like we're just gonna throw this on there, and they make the game because of the franchise.
Yeah.
But instead, it's like these people made this game because they love Friday the 13th, and then they were gifted the franchise. So it's like I just feel like it's gonna be a lot better.
Yeah, it's got more like altruistic intentions. In the sense of
absolutely,
like,
absolutely. So it'll be good.
Cool. It sounds sweet. I'm pumped. Do they have a timeline?
Well, I have no idea. I think 2016, October 2016
Okay.
is when it would come out.
Okay.
Because they're like done. I think they were just about to head into post-production when they were
Okay.
when they got gifted the franchise.
Yeah.
So
They should wait and release it on Friday the 13th.
it would be fantastic. Yeah.
That'd be super meta.
So, yeah, the other thing too is if they reach a stretch goal, I don't know what the stretch goal is, but they're gonna put it in a single player campaign as well, which I think would be cool.
I think that'd be
So,
cool because it would probably be really easy to
Oh my
make
God.
it sort of like the movie.
It'd scare the shit out of
Exactly. Yeah.
you, and a lot of good gore.
It'd be awesome if you're just Jason. You get to
Yeah.
beat the shit out of.
That's what I want to play, man.
Whoa.
Just hack people.
Yeah.
You get bonus points for like unique kills and stuff.
Yeah, just grabbing people's faces through windows and cutting people in half while they're having sex. It's just a great game. So we're gonna have a little intermission, and then we're gonna talk about I think what we've been playing.
Yeah.
And so we'll be right back. All right, welcome back, everybody.
I thought we were gonna do a second intro. So.
No.
Hey!
What is up, everybody? It's episode 94. We're back here. No, the camera only takes 20-minute videos because it's a digital. It's not an actual video camera. It's a digital SLR. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.
True story.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens. So yeah, we're gonna talk about what we've been playing, and then we'll peace out, and maybe we'll do this. We want to do this with all four of us for our 100th episode. Hondi, 100.
So yeah, that sounds good.
Rolling in the Benjamin.
It's all about the Benjamin.
I don't know. Benjamin Franklin?
The Lincoln.
Benjamin Franklin, he flew a kite, and there's a key attached, and there's $100. 100 episodes. So anyway, Steve, why don't you start us off?
Yeah. Trying to think. I'm just trying to think of what I talked about last episode. I mean, I've been playing Dota like once in a while, but I'm also been playing the Star Wars Battlefront beta. I actually just pre-ordered it because Green Man Gaming had one of those 15% off or $15 off. So I was like, God, it's $45 again. So I just pre-ordered it. It doesn't come out till November, but the beta's cool. It's fun. It's like definitely like if you love Star Wars, like the old ones, not the new ones, you'll have like a nerd boner immediately. Cause it's like you're like in Hoth and then it's like and I'm like fuck, pew pew pew, like pew pew, just like fucking lasers everywhere and shit. It's awesome, and you can like pick up power ups and like fly TIE fighters and like be Darth Vader and shit. And like when you're like in Hoth and then Darth Vader fucking hits you, you're just like, what the fuck's happening? So it's like really, it's cool, but I mean I was never really like a big Battlefront or like Battlefield, like kind of those big like map 20v20 things, because I fucking get so confused, and I'm just like really bad with the vehicles. Like I get in a fucking TIE fighter and just like, boom, X-Men blows me up like immediately. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'll have to see how I feel about the game like after playing it a while. I feel like it can go both ways, but just for like the nostalgia factor, I was like, oh man, and and they have like other maps too. Like they have some smaller maps that are more like kind of like COD. It's like 5v5 or like 10v10, and they have like sort of like objectives to capture. So right now in like the beta, they have two maps. Like one that's like I think it's like 10v10, and just like has these like pods that come down. And you just capture them. And you have to defend them, and they don't have like kill streaks, but like when you capture the pod, like little. Like basically random kill streak things will come up. Like you can get like airstrikes or super powerful grenades or like turrets that you can control. And then the other one's like Hoth, where it's just like you're either like defending the AT-ATs or like attacking. And so like the rebels basically you're like it's like sort of a progression. Like the longer it goes on, the farther they move, and if they get to the end, the rebels lose. And then the rebels are just like trying to activate these uplinks that like have Y-wings bomb them. I mean, I don't know how, like, it's not, like, fucking accurate to the story. It's like Luke and, like, Vader are fighting on Hoth. Like, I'm like, dude, Luke got fucking, like, he's in, like, a tank, right? Like, he got wrecked, so he's, like, not even there. And he has, like, a green lightsaber. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, he didn't even have that lightsaber. So, but it's really cool. So, like, you can, like, everywhere on, like, the Hoth map, it's, like, 20v20. It's, like, people are just fucking dying everywhere and shit. And, like, there's just, like, little power-ups you can get that, like, you either go into a TIE fighter or an X-Wing or, like, a snow speeder. And I don't know, I haven't seen this in the game, but I saw online, like, you can actually take the snow speeder and fucking wrap around the legs. And it's like,
nice.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
It's pretty cool. There's definitely, like, a high skill, like, cap. Like, because I fucking can't control these things. So, I mean, but other people clearly can. So, that's kind of cool. And there's like a bunch of other maps and other like I think there's like an indoor map and a bunch of shit. So
Nice.
So I think it's for me the game is going to be based on like how much depth there is, because like playing the beta it kind of feels like Titanfall where it's like a really good game but like you just like unlock everything in the first day and then you're like, now what do I do?
Yeah, right.
So if it has a lot of depth and has a lot of like levels and things that you can like work for, even if it's like, I know this sounds really bad because I don't approve of this, but like even if it has like weapon skins and shit, you know, like those kind of things are just like something like achievements. So things that like keep you sort of like forgetting about how like monotonous the game is. You're like, oh, I need 1,000 headshots or something, so you just like keep playing for it.
Oh yeah. That'll definitely.
Yeah, they're silly, but like those things really matter because otherwise you're just like, well, I unlocked everything now, and there's like no, you know, there's really nothing to separate me other than just like playing for fun, basically, right? So if it has like a lot of depth, I think it'll be a good game. But if it doesn't, it has the potential to get like a little like monotonous. So we'll see. I'm excited. I pre-ordered it, so it better be good. So
I have not pre-ordered it yet, but
yeah.
I was a big fan of the original Battlefront, and also this is probably as close as we're gonna get to like another Rogue Squadron game. So,
those games are so good.
so for me, like any sort of dogfighting Star Wars game, it's a must buy. You know.
Yeah, there's supposed to be a level that's all like air combat and shit.
Yeah.
So hopefully they have like episode 1 Racer.
Yeah.
Because that was my.
So it can be Sebulba in there.
All the characters that no one knew who they were.
There was one guy with 4 arms.
Yeah, I always just played the guy in that game that no one knew. I don't know if like the guy was. I saw him like in the movie. I'm like, yeah, there he is. That's the guy who played the pod racers. So yeah, that's it for me. I need to beat Mad Max. I'm probably like 30 to 40% through the game. It's really good. It's like Skyrim, man. You just like gotta like grind through all these towers and shit. You gotta like collect all these things, and if you don't, you just don't have enough power. And so it's like where I am right now. I'm just driving around harpooning the shit out of cars and running people over. So it's a good game. It's beautiful. It's really well on PC too, because like if you have a PC, it's really optimized well. It runs really smoothly and got good blurs and good like really. The environment's amazing. You know, when you start going fast, like everything's blurring. There's actually sandstorms like in the movie.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and they like, and you can see, like, it'll like warn you, and then you look over and it's just like, I'm like boosting, like trying to like get away. It's fucking cool. It's they did a pretty good job of it, I think, in general. So it's cool.
What about you, Tim? What you got?
Well, I got married.
Yeah, Tim got married last weekend.
Kind of like
a lot of shit's happened.
A marriage. I don't know. It's the time of the month, man. Everyone's getting married.
I'm so like left out now. I feel so weird.
All of us are married except for Steve.
I'll just wear a ring. Just be like, yeah, I'm getting married to somebody. You know.
Brandon can wear another. Brandon's here too, but he won't come and join us on the podcast.
Nobody knows him on the podcast.
Nobody knows him.
He refuses to come on.
We're just gonna like superimpose Brandon.
Well, if we had him on, we'd have to have like subtitles to like dub it over.
Like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
He's so good.
Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I mean, I haven't played. I've been playing WoW, doing my dailies. That's about the only thing I've had time for, so I've been pretty out of it. But
props, man.
Yeah,
takes a lot of balls to continue with dailies.
Yeah, it's a fucking nightmare, dude. But yeah, no, I will have a big announcement about WoW. Maybe next week if I'm lucky. But
next week, sweet.
Yeah, we'll see.
Is this BlizzCon related?
No.
Okay.
It's related to how much I lack a life.
Oh, you're gonna have something cool. I'm ready.
Hitting the momentous occasion.
Yeah.
Awesome. Me. Yeah, so it's October, so I've decided I'm only going to watch and play horror genre games and movies and things. So I played and beat Soma.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's good.
Yeah, I've been wanting.
It is very good. It is a mind fuck, and I honestly can't talk too much about it because like early on you are like there's stuff that would just give away the story, but it's I described it on Twitter after I finished that it was like a metaphysical, philosophical, ridiculous game, and it's scary, but it's got some like really higher level terror to it. I mean, there are those like some freaky shit that's just like walking at you while you're, or like coming at you where it notices you and then and then it just decides like, oh god, I don't know what to do.
I've heard a lot of people say it's like on par with like Bioshock.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Without giving anything away, it is very, very similar to Bioshock in a lot of ways.
Because that sold me on it as soon as I heard that. Because Bioshock
Yeah.
was such a great game.
I also like that you can manipulate a lot of the stuff in the environment. Like even if you can't do anything with it, you can pick it up and just toss it. So like you can pick up coffee cups and just be like toss it across the room. So I did that for like 20 minutes.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, it's a good game. It's definitely worth a play.
Is it mostly like because I don't think I've seen it yet. So is it mostly like adventure, or is it like can you shoot and stuff?
There's
right?
no
No, there's no
weapons.
shooting.
Yeah,
There's
it's mostly like
no weapons. It's
puzzle
like
based kind of, right? Like,
and there's like shit you can't get near, which it's like this overarching thing that
yeah, sure.
it's just like that you can't get near it, and there's like and you find out more and more as the story goes along. There's a lot of stuff you pick up that like audio files and stuff like that, but it's actually like a decent story.
Cool.
And it definitely pick up the audio files and listen to all that shit and read all the notes, because it makes the whole story make so much more sense.
That's like Bioshock.
And then
If you don't listen to audio files,
in the end of the game, the end of the game happens, and you're like, wait, what the fuck? Like, wait, it's done? Like, what? Yeah, so it's really good.
Cool.
I enjoyed it a lot. It's not like one of those horror games. It's not like Resident Evil where like, oh, you have to like, the horror is in like you only have a little bit of ammo. You have no fucking ammo.
Yeah.
There's nothing up there, and it's it's terrifying. And you're also, it's like the environment is like very, very lonely. You meet hardly any characters along the way, and I won't give anything away, but things that happen make everything very lonely.
Okay.
So it's freaky.
Do you die a lot?
I died several times, but it's not like you die.
It's not
a
like
ton.
you're just like quick saving, quick loading all day.
No.
That's good.
I didn't have too much. I mean,
there's a good balance.
It's
like,
it's
you need
a
to like
good
you need to die, but you also don't want to like have to like die 5 times to get past like one puzzle or something.
Yeah, because then it's just it gets monotonous, and then you're like, what the fuck? Okay.
Well, you also like you lose a little bit of the fear because you're just like, oh, I can just die.
Yeah.
Right.
Just die. I've died about 500
like
times.
stuff that happens instead of it killing you the first time. Like sometimes the thing will just pick you up and go, ugh, and then like toss you, and then you're just like, oh shit, and then you're like all like woozy walking around, and you have to get to like the next point, and then you start getting a little bit more clarity as you go. So it's good. And the next game on my plate right now is Until Dawn, which is it's like the choose your own adventure horror game. So I will have some more on that for next week's episode, because it looks good. It's gotten good ratings, and I like the fact that you get to choose, or basically your choices decide who lives and dies in the game.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
I've watched a lot of videos, and people are like, you must kill these people because you will hate them. But yeah,
I'm pumped. I've tried not to watch any videos on it just because it's like, I don't want to give anything away.
Yeah.
But what are we on time? How many minutes?
We got 5 minutes.
5 minutes. All right. Well, that's perfect. It gives us enough time to say peace out.
Yeah.
So thank you everybody for listening. Thank you, people, everyone. I don't even know what I'm saying right now. You can listen to us on SoundCloud, on iTunes. Check out our website. People are writing. We have people writing a lot more for the website
awesome.
now.
It's really cool. The good stuff on that.
So it's a lot of we're not dictating anything that they write. So it is writing exactly what their opinion is, and it's just great. It's great to have some real stories out there and what people feel on about stuff.
And then some games that like we haven't played.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is cool because then we sort of get a diversity. It's cool stuff. I've been reading. It's good.
It's good. So
there's no agenda here, so other than tell the truth.
Write whatever you want. Yeah, just don't offend too many people. We do enough of that on the podcast. You can also find us on Podbros Network at podbros.com, and yeah, so subscribe to us and tell all your friends to subscribe to us, and maybe we'll have a couple more videos like this. Steve's gonna have the stream.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the stream going on the new podcast. If I can ever figure out my own OBS settings, but yeah, so
We'll get it worked out.
yeah.
But yeah, thank you everybody. So this has been Late Night Gamers episode number 94. Yeah, I had to think about it. I was like, shit, where are we?
So many numbers, man.
I'm Nick. This is Steve. This is Tim. We're out.
Adios.
See ya.
As Nick goes to turn off the camera.
Put the thing.
Thank you for joining Late Night Gamers for this video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to subscribe to our podcast on iTunes and to check out our website at lngamers.com, as well as on Twitter at lngamerpodcast.
And then in the middle, I'll just go ding 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 ding. I'll just
Peanut
record.
butter jelly. Way yeah. There you go.
Nice. Okay,
I'm like looking over there, but
It's really, there's too many things going on right now.
my mind is exploding.